Now, Zachar quoted a couple of verses from this passage. Passages about Ishmael, about Abraham wanting Ishmael to walk before God, and about God promising to bless Ishmael. Let's read the entire passage in context, and we'll see what the role of Ishmael is here. So Genesis 17, verses 15 to 21. Then God said to Abraham, "As for Sarai, your wife, you shall not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. I will bless her, and indeed I will give you a son by her. Then I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of peoples will come from her." Then Abraham fell on his face and laughed, and said in his heart, "Will a child be born to a man 100 years old? And will Sarah, who is 90 years old, bear a child?" And Abraham said to God, "Oh, that Ishmael might live before you." That was Abraham's request, right? Abraham said to God, "Oh, that Ishmael might live before you." But God said, "No, but Sarah your wife will bear you a son, and you shall call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant for his descendants after him. As for Ishmael, I have heard you. Behold, I will bless him, and I will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. He shall become the father of 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant I will establish with Isaac, whom Sarah will bear to you at this season next year." Now, all of that, when we read it in context, sounded perfectly clear to me. Did God say, "I'm going to establish my covenant with Ishmael"? Or did he say, "I'm going to establish my covenant equally with all of Abraham's sons"? No. Even when Abraham specifically requests that Ishmael would walk before God, God says he has other things in mind. He promises to bless Ishmael. I agree with that. As far as Muslims having the land, look at what's promised. The land that's promised, it says the land of the Canaanites and so on, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, all these people. Then when Moses comes out through the Exodus, that's where God sends them. It says he sends them to that land. If you as Muslims say that it's Muslims who have always had this land, I mean, even just read the Quran, please. But according to Zachar, it seems that God entirely forgets about this covenant for a couple thousand years, and the Ishmaelites become pagans and polytheists. And more than 2,000 years later, God suddenly remembers, oh, wait a minute, I was supposed to be putting a lot of emphasis on Ishmael too. Good thing I remembered now. Really. He says, Zachar says that in Deuteronomy 33, When it says Lord, it actually means Muhammad. Again, I mean, I try to be more, personally, I try to be careful when I read the word Yahweh, that Jews won't even say. They will not even say the word that is so holy. But then to look at the word Yahweh, Yahweh came. That's Muhammad. He says that Baka is some unknown desert place, and well, of course, it's dry in Mecca. Therefore, this must be about Islam. Really, dry place must be about Islam. It says you're passing through Baka on your way to Zion. This is, if you want to say it's a desert place, fine. I don't even care if you want to say it's Mecca, but Mecca is not the goal. The goal is getting to Zion.
My question is though, Zach, David may not understand about the sun and the news of the world.